It is Ryan Seacrest here. There was a recent social media trend which consisted of flying on a plane with no music, no movies, no entertainment. But a better trend would be going to ChumbaCasino.com. It's like having a mini social casino in your pocket. Chumba Casino has over 100 online casino-style games, all absolutely free. It's the most fun you can have online and on a plane. So grab your free welcome bonus now at ChumbaCasino.com. Sponsored by Chumba Casino.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
Hi, Colleen. Thanks for holding.
Hi, thanks for having me on today.
Yeah, what's going on with you?
So I'm actually a longtime listener, first-time caller, and seriously, I love all of you.
Thank you. That's sweet.
Thank you.
I'm really excited to talk to you. Hopefully, you have some feedback for me. I went on a first date last night with this guy that I really like, and we just totally vibed. It was really great conversation. Just everything was flowing. He asked about my family, and I told him about my Nana a few months ago. And honestly, I've been struggling with her passing. And he was really sweet, really understanding. And I felt so comfortable that I took out her ashes. Not like a whole thing of her ashes. Like I carry a small vial of her ashes in my purse, and I had showed him. And he was kind of surprised, but, like, not in a bad way. He just, like, laughed a little, and he was like, oh, nice to meet you, Nana, which I thought was really sweet, and it was funny. And we ended the night with, like, a pretty solid makeout sesh, so I figured it went well. But then I got home, I told my roommate, and she's like, Colleen, what? She thinks it's, like, weird and creepy that I carry Nana's ashes around, and even weirder that I, like, whip them out on a first date. So... Like, I get it, but, like, now I'm kind of, like, spiraling. So I'm like, oh, my God, like, was it that weird? Like, do you guys think it was too much? Like, is he just, like, never going to call me again? Because it didn't seem like a big deal. But, like, is it a big deal?
Well, are you seeing him again?
I mean, I haven't heard from him yet, but I would like to.
This is the beginning part of the second date.
Yeah.
You call the guy and be like, what happened?
But you can't do it yet.
Yeah, no, she's got to give a little bit of time.
And
Just last
a
night.
solid makeout is pretty much, you're probably going to get at least a call back. I don't think it bothered him.
I kind of feel like, when you're on a date and, like, you just feel the chemistry, you feel the vibe of the date. Things that happen may seem weird to people outside of the situation, but in the situation, it felt right for you. And he didn't, he didn't freak out at the time. So I feel like that wouldn't be a deal breaker for him.
Also, I thought maybe if you slept with him, then he'd be like, yeah, I'm on this date with this girl. She busts out her grandma's ashes, and then we slept together. I'd be like, great, then I'll see her again. But she busts out grandma's ashes, and nothing happened. I'd be like, that's a little weird. Also, wouldn't it have been something if he just thought it was like, that's your sense of humor, and he takes the little vial of ashes and, oh, this is great. Hey, Nana, and pours it on his food like it's a
That'd be so
salt.
Terrible.
And then you're like, what are you doing? And he's like, oh, my God. That's real? These are really your grandma's ashes? I thought it was a joke. I thought it was like, Himalayan salt. I didn't know, mother of God.
That would have been terrible.
I do think you got a good tell in there, Colleen, because you said that when you pulled him out, you said, oh, hey, Nana, nice to meet you.
Yeah, that's
I
sweet.
think if he would have said something like, oh, okay, and was a little standoffish, you would know it offended.
Yeah.
But since he rolled with it, he didn't seem bothered by it, and you got the makeout, I think you're fine.
What if he was like, yeah, it's funny you did that. I have my wife's ashes in my pocket.
That's
She's not dead yet.
Oh, my God. Honestly, I've been like, I did not sleep last night, so thank you, because I was like, oh, my gosh, I might have messed this up. So I feel a lot better now.
You should have said to your roommate, you're just jealous because you don't have a date. You're just jealous. And start a big fight with your roommate.
I love him. You don't know him.
Maybe later.
All right.
Well, let us know if he gets back to you.
Is it weird to carry your grandma's ashes in your purse with you? Is it weird? Anyone?
I don't think so.
Yes.
As she was telling this story, I was thinking about how, like, when my dog Busta died, we all got necklaces with his ashes and we all wore them. Like, I don't think that's...
Until when? How come you don't wear them anymore?
Well, because I don't know. I started to wear gold jewelry and not silver jewelry. Sorry, Busta. I still have it. I just don't.
Do you still have it?
Yeah.
So
that's my dog. Of course I have it.
You have that dog, but you don't have the ring in your championship ring.
No.
She hasn't lost Busta yet.
My grandma would not be happy if I lost Busta. But I don't think that's weird to carry it around.
Yeah, it's sentimental.
And first, you had you had a first date with that guy he will never forget, because I bet that's never happened to him before ever.
Well, hopefully it turns into like a great relationship. He calls you back. Yeah.
I hope so.
Well, thank you, Colleen. Thanks for calling in.
Thank you so much. I love you guys. Have a great day.
Thanks for calling in, Colleen.
You did.
All right, it's John, Jay, and Rich.
Squabble up, squabble up, squabble up, squabble up.
John, Jay, and Rich. Hi, Tate.
Hi.
Hi, you're on the air. What's going on?
I've got something I kind of wild I need your take on, I guess.
Ooh, I like wild. Go ahead.
Well, I'm a tattoo artist, and, you know, I've been building up like a solid little following lately. And yesterday, this woman walks into the shop for 1 p.m. appointment, and, you know, I swear I recognized her at first, but I couldn't place it, you know? So I checked the name, and then it hit me, you know, it's my old friend's mom. Like, we're talking middle school, like middle school homie, his mother. And she's in her 50s, and she's clearly had work done, you know, like, he looks young, definitely giving, like, midlife crisis energy, right? And guess what she wants?
What?
A tattoo that starts on her lower back and dips down onto the top of her butt.
She wants a tramp stamp.
Tramp stamp, legit. She knew exactly.
She's like, I really missed out on the 90s.
I actually saw somewhere that they're coming back. Like, more people are getting them right now. I'm like, why? Why are we doing this?
But it was weird. Like, she knew exactly who I was. And apparently she got my name from one of her friends who's also a client. And, you know, she was super chill about the whole thing. And I don't have a problem doing it. But here's the weird thing. Like, her son, my old buddy, is now a full-time minister. Like, we're talking preaching on Sundays, Bible in the hand minister. And we recently, you know, reconnected on Facebook and all that. So the whole thing is just, it's just very weird.
Well, what's the tattoo she wants? Put a little cross there. Maybe she's getting it for him, her son.
Somehow
My son's
seems
a minister.
sacrilege.
I was going to say that.
I want to have a cross that
Seems
goes
like
all
that
the way
would-
down to my butt cheeks.
To the opposite effect.
It's just something lame, like some palm trees, kind of like island motif type of thing.
Weird.
As
Very
a tramp
religious.
stamp.
Yeah. Shouldn't it be tribal or something?
Yeah, tribal. Or like a butterfly or something.
I think you need to reach out to your friend and be like, I think you need to call your mom, see what's going on in her life. I think she
Is she okay?
is reaching
friend.
for connection right now.
You're not going to not do it, though, right?
I'll do it. You know, I got no problem with it. It's just, it's kind of, I feel a little caught in the middle.
Well, when you do a tattoo on a tramp stamp, does she have to just take off the back of her shirt so she lays down, or do you have to remove her? Does she have to remove her pants and stuff?
I mean, you gotta kind of pull it down a bit. But yeah.
Maybe see what you want. Maybe you could be like, oh, you know, I'm going to need you to remove your bottom half of your clothes.
Ew.
Maybe she's trying to flirt with him. Maybe she wants a
Yeah,
little
I mean,
something.
she did look you up. I mean, maybe she's interested.
Hey, that's just weird.
Yeah, but it's sexy.
No.
Oh, yeah, it is.
No.
What does she look like? Is she attractive?
Yeah, she's attractive. You could tell, like, she's, you know, like I said, she has had work done, and yeah, she's doing her thing. But
Work done? Like
Yeah.
what kind of work done?
I could tell, like, some nose stuff going on, maybe a little bit of a facelift. I don't know. Yeah.
She's a baddie, in other
So
words.
she looks like she lives in Scottsdale?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Be like, yeah. What do you want? Let's go. Drop the trowel. That's how I work. I need to rest my
That's
elbows
how
on your
I
butt cheeks.
work.
Yeah.
That is a weird situation, though.
You couldn't rest your elbow. Like the logistic of resting the
You have to
elbows
rest
on the
your
butt cheeks while doing the like it'd be very awkward.
Is it? I don't know. It all depends. Like if she's laying long ways,
Yeah.
and then you'd be like elbow on the lower butt cheek, right? And then you'd be
I
like,
guess you could do one elbow and then
And then it's that way you don't have to go like
Elbows, it
this.
might
You,
be
know,
weird.
if
Curve
you got
that
her
wrist
pants
around.
there, you got to pull the pants in, so you just have to remove them, and you can put a sheet over like the bottom half of the legs, and then you got your elbow on the butt cheek.
I
and
don't know
then-
that that's the advice he was asking for.
How do you do a tattoo? Well, that is it's weird, I guess. Yeah, and I'm glad you called us to talk to us.
It's
about
right
it.
up our alley. I mean, it's
I
the
bet
kind
you
of
there's a
thing
lot
you
of
should
tattoo
call us
artists that listen to us that probably. I'd love to hear about any more situations like that. Like that
Too close to
the
home.
tattoo guy Prince that did Blake's tattoo. He's got so many beautiful pictures of tattoos that he's done. He's probably had the weirdest. It probably unfazes them. You're a rookie tattoo artist, right? Because I got to believe people that have been doing tattoos for a while have probably seen it all. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Because I've seen some crazy tattoos. Because I used to be a tattoo artist.
Definitely
Your other
quite
life.
a bit.
All right, dude. Thanks for calling in, man.
I appreciate it. Thanks.
It's John Jane Rich.
Hello, it is Ryan, and we could all use an extra bright spot in our day, couldn't we? Just to make up for things like sitting in traffic, doing the dishes, counting your steps, all the mundane stuff. That is why I'm such a big fan of Chumba Casino. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere with daily bonuses. That should brighten your day a little. Actually, a lot. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com. That's ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.